In the RimWorld justice system, the colonists are represented by two separate yet equally important groups. The defenders, who safeguard the colony and investigate wrongdoing, and the mediators, who resolve disputes and administer justice. These are their stories. Hey you folks, Quill18 here, and we have ourselves a mystery in the colony. I went ahead and did another little time lapse to keep pushing forward on just sort of our tech, or not tech development so much, but our material development, and so that we could focus on the actual story in these things. And we've got ourselves a new Anomaly event, one I have not seen before. Just like the pink sludge that we dealt with relatively recently, I have not seen this. I have no idea what to expect. We found ourselves a little chunk of gray flesh. So gray flesh. Hope has discovered a strip of fleshy tissue. It resembles human skin, stained gray by tiny metallic particles. It must have sloughed off. That's how you pronounce it, right? It's not sloughed? Sloughed? I don't know. Off someone. English is so dumb. Off someone during flesh liquefaction. Someone here may not be what they seem. It reminds me of the shifters from Supernatural, right? Now always leaving their little flesh behind. There are several ways to detect imposters. The interrogate prisoner interaction mode is now unlocked. Imprison someone and send a warden to interrogate them about their true identity. This can take many days. Collect more gray flesh and analyze it to determine the biosignature of the threat. Then use surgical inspection operation to search for that biosignature. It could take a long time to collect enough samples, and the surgery is invasive. Execute or banish whoever you suspect. Warning, some parasites can control the mind and even be transmitted to others. So that's it over here. Now, we do have a number of people in our colony currently. You can tell by the fact that these are some very small portraits. Now, there are a group of people who have just arrived relatively recently to stay. Just one of those events, you know, can we stay with you for a little while? Do that sort of thing. I wonder if we go, I guess it's Dusty Vagabonds? Yeah, so they're going to leave on their own in 1.2 days. It could be them, although my suspicion might be more with some of the people who joined our colony via anomaly type events. So there was Finchley. Finchley's been here for a while, and Finchley hasn't really done anything. The only thing Finchley seems to do is the fact that they're disturbing over here and tends to freak out and upset everyone else, which hasn't been great for the colony, but so far doesn't seem to be the biggest problem. Now, it's entirely possible that they have been harboring this secret for quite a while. Now, I think we did do a little pokey poke. Oh, they've got double drill arms, by the way. We did do a pokey pokey surgical inspection on them, I feel, at some point. And it didn't reveal anything. Although, based on the event text, it sounds like... where's the event text again? Over here. All right, collect more. Collect samples. Search for that biosignature. Yeah, collect the flesh, determine the biosignature, then use a surgical inspection to search for that biosignature. So it's possible that without having done the analysis, the surgical operation doesn't do anything in the first place to reveal it. We've also got, I believe, Uriv over here who joined us. Now, they're the, unknown. They are the strange person who's got built-in death refusal. Apparently. Now, they did show up with a missing eye and arm. I did give them a right arm as a replacement, and they are slated to get themselves a bionic eye as well, because the way I keep treating the people who show up on these anomaly events is I keep just, because it's more fun, I just treat them like a normal colonist until something goes bad. And it's been a hoot. I've enjoyed every single one of these events where a single person joins us via some sort of anomaly event. Has been fantastically fun and interesting, and usually the people have been pretty useful along the way as well, so it's not a problem that's been terrible to deal with, and we've kind of gained a useful colonist along the way. So I've been very happy to continue to accept those people, even knowing that they might bring some danger to us. Now, you can't actually see here because of the helmet, but they have the sort of stitched up look. You know, they sort of look like a Frankensteinian monster kind of thing, right? And so maybe they're the most likely to have the gray flesh issue. Now, I did do a surgical inspection on them when they joined us as well, if I recall correctly. And again, nothing showed itself, but that may be the case. Now, my instinct might be, let's arrest the two newest people and see about doing interrogations. And particularly Yuri over here. I mean, we know they're quite odd with their ability to apparently regenerate from death. Maybe they're the best candidate. Part of me wants to be like the presumption of innocence until found guilty. Partially because I think it might be more interesting. It might also be interesting to just like start turning our colony into a group of like absolute paranoid people that are accusing each other left and right of being some sort of horrible monster and watching how we could degrade that way. So I think these are both very interesting paths we could take. For now, I'm not going to arrest anyone because if the problem gets a little bit worse, it might be a little bit more interesting. So we're going to start by analyzing the flesh. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll bring in people for routine physicals is what's going to happen. And I mean, if nothing else, hey, Yuri, they're expecting UI. So we've got a good excuse to bring them into the hospital in the first place, right? So Hope, I'm going to get you to analyze this gray flesh sample, if you don't mind. Let's do that. Yeah, we've got this gray flesh event right over there, and presumably we'll find more. I'm wondering if we had watched, if we'd been looking at exactly the right time, would we have seen this fall off of someone? I don't know. I could go back and check the video, but, you know, we don't have security cameras in this world. Hope has finished analyzing the gray flesh sample. The sample carried the biosignature Korurash 2W. Hope made progress in learning to identify this biosignature in living subjects, but needs more samples to complete the work. Until then, your surgical inspections will not detect Korurash 2W. Collect and analyze more gray flesh samples. Okay, and we don't have a gray flesh indicator yet, so we're going to have to wait for more of it to fall off of someone. I did go and set up a second fabrication bench because we actually have tons of raw material. We have 9,000 steel saved up from our mining efforts. We found more steel over here. And everything that we're kind of waiting for to improvify our colony is basically being done at these fabrication benches, right? The bionic stuff, the cataphract armor, the charge rifle tech, all that goes over here. Speaking of charge rifle, there is one waiting for us. Now, we also made a legendary... oh, sorry. This one's a masterwork. Is it Smogger? Smogger's got it. I think Smogger's made it. I gave my first charge rifle to Hope, and it is masterwork. And then Smogger, I believe, was responsible for crafting the legendary charge rifle. Also, just, I mean, like, I want to say like minutes ago, Smogger's brain injury got cured. So that's great. So Smogger is going to pack a legendary charge rifle. And I think that's all we are on charge rifles. Now, Gomp over here is wielding a heavy SMG, but has excellent shooting. So I think we definitely want to upgrade them with something that's got a little bit more range. So we're going to go and equip the charge rifle over there. The SMGs with its shorter range is something that's going to be better suited to people with shorter or with worse shooting. Because they really won't get to take advantage of the assault rifles anywhere near the same way. But Yuri, now, if we trust them, I don't know if we do, but we'll upgrade you from the machine pistol to the SMG anyway, because that's a nice upgrade. Anyway, that's going to make our charge rifle count go back down to 0. And, oh, wait. I have a weird doubling over here. Must have pasted a job back in. Unrelated component. Okay, what I'm going to do is just start trashing from here. That looks right. So the charge rifles are at the bottom of the list. But I think that's the way we want it to be. And yeah, this is our bench for good quality weapons, although it should... Oh, I guess the Pilla does count as a range weapon. And this thing here is for our armor. So if I end up... And specifically just power armor like bodysuits. So if we end up with any crafted, we'll see it there, because then we can force people to put it on, because they don't necessarily put that bit on automatically. I think they find themselves in sort of a local maxima for their armor. And that's why they don't do the direct upgrades. So still mining through there. We do have a lot of blocks ready to go. I did go and finally put a limiter back on here because we were doing so much mining, we were ending up in a lot of chunks, and my unlimited block production job was a little bit goofy. Get some inspired trade. And yeah, I guess we should get another pop-up, another notification when there's gray flesh. Now, meanwhile, they could be spreading this stuff around. And I don't know what kind of like crazy chaos that's going to sow, but I'm gonna invite it. I'm gonna let it happen. So we do some more body parts. I'm a little bit leery about throwing it into Europe right now because I'd say they're maybe the most likely to be the problem maker. So I'm just looking through to see if anyone else is currently missing. Oh, Petra doesn't have an artificial enhancement. Well, there you go. And well, my default would be eyes, just because sight does benefit a lot of things, including the shooting. But you do have a missing right thumb. And I mean, that's probably not destroying your manipulation. Your manipulation, because it's supercharged, you've lost about 9%. But we'll go ahead and replace it anyway. I'd say it's less of a priority. Or we could throw a regeneration cycle. That's the other possibility, but you don't have your own pod over here because you haven't needed the de-aging. I would say that the arm replacement generally feels, right thumb, right shoulder, good, less important than some of the other things because it seems like a lot of the jobs do have a maximum benefit for manipulation at about 100%. So being over 100% for manipulation doesn't help that many jobs. Like mining probably does benefit from it, actually. Hold on, we could give you drill arms. Now, but you're also medical and things. No, see, manipulation 100. Okay, so mining speed can go over 100. The yield does cap the benefit at 100 there, which, fair. Then surgery success chance. Surgery success chance isn't it is capped on site, but not manipulation. So actually, this might be very much the right way to go for Petra. Okay, cool. And yeah, we'll improve their mood slightly, right? But then also just generally fix you. Keiko, you're one of the visitors. You guys are on your way out soon. You guys have been pretty miserable. One of the things that happened as soon as they showed up, they all immediately, I think, took a dose of panoxyclin and then got cranky about it because they have a no drug policy thing, which was a little bit frustrating. And they all came with knives as well, and they're unhappy about that. I could force them to drop their weapons, but again, they're going to leave soon. So it's not my fault that they have a stupid ideology. We may as well keep spending some time mining here and revealing it, although what I could do is I could stop more people from mining and have something like Finchley focus on it with the double drill arms, because obviously they're going to be so much more productive than basically everyone on it. We could take a look at the mining and then just bring down everyone to maybe like a 3 mining, except for Finchley, who could stay on a 2. So if they do have alternate things going on, they could work on that too. And actually, I kind of don't hate that idea. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Everyone with mining passion is going to go up to a 3 for it. And then Finchley, who's not even our best currently, but should get better, we'll put you up to a 2. There. Inspired recruitment. Well, we don't actually have a prisoner currently. Toxic Spewer. I mean, we'll probably just say no to this. Phoenix armor is kind of cool. Variant of Cataphract armor, flame bolt launcher. I mean, that sounds awesome. An Architect arm? 17 grand worth of goods here. Tech Prof Sub Persona Core. Oh yes, this is the instant technology boost, but you don't care about that much, although I suppose we could always sell it off. The Architect arm is cool, but I think we're busy. You know, I'm busy with our main story here. So we're just gonna stick to that. Oh, I guess I didn't talk about this. I did finally build a separate dormitory over here. Partially because I needed the space to build the fabrication bench. Partially because I was like, well, you know, I guess it's due. I don't think we're better off. I did have to build it to a fairly high quality. I put down the... Are you guys serious? Really? Okay. I put down the hex tiles, like our ideological tiles over here for the quality, mostly because it's like 16 steel per tile, but I clearly had lots of it, and I wanted to make it pretty. And I mean, we're increasing our wealth a whole bunch by building this room, because here, this was considered a very high quality room as well. And I don't think they're getting less interrupted sleep. I think they're mostly still getting the full stack of interruption, but, you know, it gave us more space, and it'll look a little nicer, so why not? All right, well, let's quickly recruit everyone. And, all right, you 3 who don't fight, I'm just going to get you to retreat over here. You 3 meleers are going to come and block this sort of double door. And then everyone else is going to attempt to make it out here. Now, that might be a little tricky, because some of you are going to be engaged immediately with people who melee. Let's do the best we can. We're going to go and just hold open these doors. We're seeing death. We're seeing dead bodies. Yeah, no kidding. I think I just saw a comic on like the RimWorld Reddit about like this sort of betrayal or something like that. I mean, these are people dressed in loincloths, and you know, well, I was gonna say half our people, not really half our people, but a good proportion of people are dressed in freaking power armor. So that's a whole level of craziness. Could you guys capture the down pawns, please? Who are you still shooting at? Oh, I guess you hadn't been in the bed before. Okay. Are you not capturable? Also, no, don't capture Esme. Esme is downed. So I can't tag you, but we're going to capture you as well, or... Oh, there we go. Maybe you weren't properly down before. Okay. Capture. 2 dead bodies. We'll go ahead and close this. I just realized I never put any heaters or air conditioners in here. Doi. Let's have coolers. Pretty big room. I'm going to set up 3 just to make sure we were not going to get us slept in the heat when there's a heat wave. And then 1 heater just to keep it above 16 because it could dip a little lower than that. I don't know if we need more than just the 1. I feel like we might be okay with that. We shall see. You're working on the charge rifle. You're working on cataphract armor. This is all good. Medical emergency. Yeah, they're being treated. And then we're going to check to see if they're potential recruits or they're organ donors. Hey, we keep getting twisted meat from this thing. This flesh mass nucleus from the pink slime event. I think we keep harvesting it for meat. All right, Tony, what's your deal? Well, you haven't lost any body parts. You are delicate. Oh, because you're a genie. I don't think so. I don't think we need an expert crafter at this stage in the game. We're good on that. We definitely don't need the research. The medical is nice, I'll give you that. But a mailer who's a delicate wimp seems like a bad combination. So I proclaim you organ donor. Let's get a liver first. And then I'll queue up the heart as well. If just there's a botch. You have lost an ear. You've got a wooden foot. Those are not deal breakers. Industrious jogger. You don't have any passion for anything else. That part's annoying, but you are set to be very combat-rific. And you've got jogger. Industrious will help you, I don't know, cut blocks. I think we recruit a Basilicus. Sure. So we've got the default operation, convert, reduce resistance before, do that. Yep, okay. And then if we grab Jaden, I don't know if you can do it right now because I don't know if they're conscious. No. But we'll try to convert you. Okay, that seems fine. We'll get ourselves another fighter. No problemo. Okay, no more gray flesh anywhere, huh? Hopefully they're not spreading their stuff too much. Void provocation can be triggered again. So I did trigger a void provocation. We never got attacked. I'm wondering if that triggered the gray flesh. And that might be the case. Oh, it looks like we can do a launch of waste packs over here. Good. Get some more pollution retaliation raids, which have been no problem at all. Oh, already loaded. That was so quick. Tony died during surgery. Well, what a tragedy. And then rebuild that, please, when you get a chance. All right, so yeah, we might get a revenge. We currently have no restrictions, although Esme should really be in the walled area, please. Oh, Europe, we never go ahead and set this. Do we stay on the biphasic schedule? Yeah, you know what? I'm okay to keep soaking a little bit of an efficiency hit just to try to make sure our moods stay a little bit higher. Especially, you know, we're gonna get some dicey stuff going on. Let's see what we can do with that. That seems all right. Oh, we do have a pod that's not used. Oh, because someone did want age reversal. Yeah, walrus. Now their first treatment is in 2 days. But maybe I'll do it now while I'm thinking about it. Age reversal cycle. We could also use the, is it psychophagy that makes people younger? No, we don't have the go younger one, do we? Yeah, it steals skills. Psychic sensitivity, yeah. Oh, legendary charge rifle. Okay. Well then, Harding, you've got an 18 shooting skill. Let's equip that. Man, our damage potential is going up, although we definitely don't want people to get... High psychic drones. Now, I'm really happy on that biphasic, because that is going to be really cranky making. Lido, you've got the shotgun, but you don't really have high shooting skill. Pug, oh my god, your shooting skill is insane. Go and equip the Masterwork Assault Rifle. My dude. Okay. That's really good. Cataphract armor. Okay, good. Maybe I should suspend... Yeah, I'm going to suspend the charge rifle job explicitly here. There you go. Okay. We did both. Oh, I didn't realize this one was in a different order. They were linked, but I guess the order doesn't carry over. Because I want to work on the armor first. We have good guns. I mean, I'm happy for the extra pen from the charge rifles, but I think it's much more important to get everyone in some power armor. Masterwork cataphract armor. Nice. And yeah, that should get put here so that we can figure out who's what. So I've screwed this up. We don't have a quality, well, normal and above, but any amount of hit points. We should see it get delivered here, yes? I'm just going to wait and confirm that. Okay. Normally, like, hitting the compacted machine would be a big deal, but we don't need it right now. Okay, Lulin is auto-upgrading to it. Okay, no complaints there. Cool, okay. We've seen it sometimes not happen. Hope and Orlin are both in their third trimester. Hope's a fair bit ahead. I suspect we do need a second growth vat, though, because I think there's going to be some overlap with the babies. Now, we could have Orlin's baby just be, you know, a baby for a little bit, and then we could swap them vats. I don't know, maybe that's fine. But no, I mean, we've got a nice high-tech colony. I think we throw a second vat in here, and that's going to be okay. It's not like we don't have the material. It's going to be okay. So, presumably no other flesh mass kicking around. Just allowed one thing. I don't know what it was. Or gray flesh. I wonder, flesh? Oops. Flesh? Oh, gray that way. Yeah. Well, we'll do this. We don't have the the flesh mass anymore, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to put it critical and just put it there. So that if there happens to be some that gets found and unforbidden, it'll get drawn there, and eventually we should hopefully be able to find it. It won't just be put on a random shelf and therefore be impossible to ever find. And yeah, we're still going to do lots of mining because our people don't really have other activities. I guess this area over here isn't home zoned, hence the rocks not getting auto flagged to be hauled. We'll do that. We'll do this because it is quite slow for people to walk through these areas. So, you know, give something for our lifter bots to do. You know, this is fairly far from the base. So the lifter bots are generally going to, you know, prefer things that are happening there, but they can fill their time by lugging rocks. Legendary cataphract armor. Ooh, baby. There you go. And we can give someone a chance to go and equip it on their own. We'll see who gets it. Or I could intentionally make sure some of our stronger people, like Harding is pretty strong with the shooting. They're also our psychically sensitive person, so we certainly wouldn't want to lose them. You know, we do really rely on them being up. They've got the good gun. Yeah, let's concentrate our forces. Concentrate our strength. Right, you've got a good gun and good shooting. We really need to make sure you don't go down very quickly if there's a battle. Done. All right, this is freaking awesome. Not another chunk of gray gray flesh yet. Makes me really worried about what's happening in our colony. But sure. Maybe it'll turn out it was one of our visitors. I doubt it. You're going berserk in here. High psychic drone. I mean, I get it. Oh! Forgot that someone would maybe shoot him through the door there. You know, you're right here. Go ahead and capture him. Okay, good. We get some treatment. That's fine. Hopefully you didn't, like, lose another body part in all this. No. You had already lost that. That's fine. You're bleeding quite heavily. Someone will get you. I mean, presumably. Nope. No one has actually prioritized intending you. I guess everyone had a job and they were going to wait until that finished. Wakaj, do you have food poisoning? God damn it. Maybe I should force everyone... Okay, I'm going to have to remember to change this when they go out on caravans. But I'm going to force everyone to be on a nutrient-based diet for now. So that they stop eating things that are giving them food poisoning. Exotic Good Trader ship. Oh, hello. Well, I guess we're going to be able to buy some more advanced components. Of course, we'll buy regular components as well. We do chew through them pretty quickly. We haven't had to craft them in a while. We have some money, not infinite amounts. It would still be nice to buy the more neutromine. We'll see. We might not be able to do that. We do have all these shards. We could consider selling some, but in theory, we might use some, and they're hard to come by. And keep the Lucy. We are going to buy your plasteel, which is actually something we are short on. We might want to do a little mining operation for that, but I'm worried about sending maybe someone away. Like the wrong person away. We'll go and sell these body parts because I don't think we need them for anything. And we'll turn a slight profit. Masterwork, no. Although it includes Starflight basics, which is interesting. Yeah, but they're not high quality. Well, this one's excellent. Oh, but it's recreation. We've already got that covered. Okay, we'll go and do this. I do have our long-range scanner tuned to plasteel. We haven't found any plasteel in our digging. Alum, proposal rejected by Orlin. Yeah, that happened a little while ago. I think we did do a... Yeah, we did do the council to counter that. It's really... The last straw is actually the high psychic drone. So, I can't really blame them for this. I wonder if I could just send Finchley out on their own to do the mining at a plasteel site. That seems risky. We'd probably do want a little bit of backup. Plasteel chunk. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to have to go and mine some of that out because we are going to need the plasteel for our high-end stuff, right? That we're so interested in. Esme, you are on a recreation schedule, right? Yes, good. Okay. That's what I want to see. And yeah, no fleshy stuff anywhere. Dark vision, high psychic drone, yeah, and then you're gonna make other people miserable. We'll probably send out a group of maybe 3 to mine, since Finchley is so good at it. Finchley, I was gonna say Orlin was one of our miners, but we don't want to send them out while they're pregnant. I think it's Min is one of them as well. Yeah. Heck, just Finchley and Min might be enough. Insult spree. Now that's annoying because now we're having multiple effects that are gonna stack more bad moods on people. Although, oh, the high psychic drone just ended. Good. Okay. People will bounce back fairly quickly. Hopefully, the insult spree triggers a social fight just to cancel out the insult spree as quickly as possible. Things are getting a little messy here. Clean sweep. I think, do we have 2 clean sweeps, I think? We're currently regenerating. And we do have 3 lifter bots. Yeah, 2 cleaners, 3 lifters. Put that auto repair on there. And a pod sprout. Oh, there you go. Social fight. So as long as no one got any real injuries, at least it stops the insult spree. Could have happened a little sooner, but I guess it'll have to do. So yeah, I'm a little worried about sending some people out while we do have this anomaly event happening at our base. But it seems to be kind of maybe a slower paced one. Or things are just progressively getting much worse very quickly. All right, let's do it. Do we have... That's component mining site, steel mining site, compacted steel, compacted plasteel. Okay. No hostiles detected. So this is the closest compacted plasteel, although I think we have to go around the mountain in practice, so it's not great. Okay, we would like to go and set a caravan over there, I think. Yeah, I think so. So, to remind myself, Fitz and Smacks, Petra, Orlin, Hess isn't like god tier at it. Finch and Min, and maybe Smacks. All right, let's do it that way. Send caravan. Okay, 2 days, but we'll have some animals. Smacks, Min, and Finchley. Where are you, Finch? You're not alphabetical. There we go. You 3. And then all the rideable dromedaries. This is potentially overkill, but we did do one of these where we didn't have enough mass to bring everything home. That's annoying. I might want to lift my limit and have more dromedaries, actually. We will bring some Psych IT for mood boosting and travel supplies. We're going to bring... how come this isn't increasing the days of food? Huh? The days of food isn't changing. Maybe because we're gonna eat the... Oh! Because your diet doesn't allow it. Yeah, okay. That's fine. You're gonna say, oh, we have a bunch of food we can't eat. Because I think right now, I think it's counting the kibble. Which we're clearly not gonna want. So I'm gonna set this, and then... See, this micromanagement is really annoying. But I guess for... Maybe I'll just set those guys. Smacks. Finch. Min. You'll be on default, so you'll be able to eat the nutrient or the survival meals. And you'll be fine. You won't just be eating the kibble. We're bringing the kibble to mostly feed these critters. And it, I mean, it could be a backup food source as well, but I think you'll be all right. If you do run out of food, we can always transport pod some stuff to you, so... Hopefully it wasn't survival meal. Okay, change of plans. Cancel forming caravan. We have a distant shriek. Your colonists hear inhuman shrieks in distance. Something is out there. So that's going to be, presumably, every time this has happened, this has been the Sight Stealers. So we're going to bring everyone into a protected zone. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this area from counting as our walled area for now, because I'm worried the Sight Stealers might spawn over there. Right? Sometimes it is walled because it isn't available from the outside, but I actually don't know where the Sight Stealers are going to spawn. So we'll set this. We do have some little alarmer things kicking around. We might even want to go to pure indoors, but for now, I'm just going to restrict everyone to walled. And wait for some of our alarms to go off. All right, if I go... I wonder if I double click... There he goes. Proximity detector. Ooh, 2 different sides. Now that's probably from outside, but over here they can definitely come in. We do have some turrets that'll shoot them if they reveal themselves. I think what I'm going to do... You know what? Hope, who's very pregnant, I'm just going to move you into the non-combatant area. And Orland, same thing. The 3rd trimester, you guys move pretty slow. And the last thing we'd want is a serious injury to cause you to lose the baby. That's not what we want to see. Just get in position here. And so we know there's something within this radius. Most likely it's working its way up this little trail. And there we go. Ooh, it's still blinking away. Whoa! There's one over here? Yeah, see... This is on hold open? Why are you on hold open? Well, that's not good. First of all, I'm going to put a backup door in there as well. So a Sight Stealer was able to come through this way. Well, my mailers, I'm going to get you to batch up over here. And we're also going to go and send a couple of gunners with you. Orlin, I know I don't want you in fight. Oh. You guys got awfully close. Where are you shooting? Oh, over there. Boom, boom. Jason, Orlin. Orlin, keep trying to move. I know you're moving slowly. Oh, this is, yeah. Less than ideal. Let's get a second batch of people over there. So what would be great is to cluster everyone somewhere. Maybe what I'll do, since that wave here... Okay, this is no longer alarming here. So yeah, actually, I'll get everyone to sort of bunch up over here. Keep moving, Orlin. You can't really fight back right now. And if you can just maybe, I don't know, stand there. Let's say maybe stutter step a little. No, keep pulling back. Oh, did you just shoot Orlin? Did you just become hostile? You ass butt. Did you get hit by friendly fire? Shot off. Lips of shot narrowly missed the Sight Stealer and shattered your right little toe. We shot off your toe and that made you hostile. Alright, well. Metal horror emerged. Well, this might be solving our flesh question. We know metal horrors are devastatingly dangerous. I'm going to try to see if I can take you two and pull you back a little. Okay, thank you for getting stunned for a second. Now get caught up in melee over here. You're still... Oh, I was going to say jiggling. Oh, they can come back to life. Right. Okay. Gunners. Go here so you're not directly adjacent to that thing, but hopefully close enough to not friendly fire. Keep the meleeers next to you. Oh, Petra, actually, I'm going to need you to rescue Orlin. Research available. Metal blood serum. Uh-huh. Now, we might have to do an inspection of all of our people because... Well, I guess getting hit by any of the weird beasts can lead you to... can lead you to get infected. Not that the metal horrors are worse. They have one more use. Oh, Cam, you're bleeding quite heavily. Okay, I think they're dead properly now. Capture the Sight Stealer. Looking for a little red dot, because that would indicate another Wiggler. We don't see one. Okay. I don't know what that beep, beep, beep was. Oh, no. Orlin is miscarried. It's exactly what I was trying to avoid. I mean, I should have bunched up people sooner, but I really hadn't realized we had this open back door over here. That's really bad. Well, I guess we don't need that second growth vat. Sad reason, but there you go. Now, any other alarms? Because there could still be some more Sight Stealers out there that didn't come and hit us immediately. Yeah, I guess a batch spawned over here and then they made it through the back door, which I hadn't realized would be an issue. Dang it. I have this alarm here. I think I kind of want to build another one. Maybe I'll build it here. It's not that overlappy. Part of me is like, I could dig out a little nook and do that. But yeah, let's do that and call it good enough. Well, it wasn't fantastic. How are we doing on our creature count? 7. 7 more to do. Do we go and restart our caravan? Well, Min and Finchley both took a slight injury. I mean, I don't think it's enough of a problem to really stop them. I guess I'm going to assume the event is over. So, I'm going to go ahead and remove some restrictions here. Got that gun there. That was dropped by Finchley. Or not Finchley, the other one. I wonder if Finchley might attack us if they get hurt as well. I don't know. But I don't think it was just getting hurt. I think it was specifically the friendly fire triggered that. I wonder if that is the end of the Grey Flesh. I don't really trust that it is. But I guess we're going to have to stop it for now anyway. Because we're 38 minutes into this episode, so it's a good time to put in a cut. And next time we will continue our investigations of... Well, we'll more or less have to wait patiently to see what develops here. Orlin, I guess you can be put back into the fighting pool. I know that's very sad. If you can get up, let me just do this before I end the episode, before I forget. There we go. We'll get you a gun back. And did you lose any body parts in any of that? No. You got Trauma Savant. Oh, short bow. So that was a while ago. Trauma Savant is fine, though. Yeah, I mean, we could go and get you on Lucy, because you do have a consciousness penalty, but it's not that low. At 91, sort of as a passive situation right now, that's okay. Sure. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.